right, welcome back to another episode of the Hollywood Kippax podcast. I'm your co-host with the co-host, Alex Millers. Joined with me, as always, is Will Lopez.
Go ahead and ask me.
No, well, we just want to introduce everyone here first.
Oh, yeah,
we got Jason over here, back from the podcast. He was here for the Newcastle game. We got ETIHAD, the prodigal son, here.
Yes, sir.
But we're just a dumb American Man City podcast. You don't have to listen to us.
We're dumb. We don't know what the fuck we're talking about.
Yeah, we don't know what the fuck we're talking about. So you can just tune out now. Anyhow, yeah, that game, man, we were right though.
Yeah,
we were right. We're 4,000 miles away with a 30-second delay on that game, and I think everyone in the Man City comment section can see for themselves that Doku should not have started that game.
Yeah. Well, I want to first say is that usually every single episode you've asked me, "Hey, Will, how are you doing?" And you didn't this time.
Well,
you must be really mad.
I am.
And so am I. So please ask me, how am I doing?
Okay, yeah. How are you doing, Will?
I'm fucking mad, dude. I'm fucking pissed, dude. I can't believe we tied it like that. And, I mean, come on, guys. We are a podcast for citizens. We are a podcast for everything and anything Manchester City. And we appreciate the feedback that we get on this podcast, especially on Instagram. Especially us being the number one
U.S. Manchester City podcast on Instagram.
Yes. And I had a couple of choice words to say about Doku this past weekend, but let's get into that game.
Yeah. Well, so highlights. What can we say? Raheem Sterling scores in the first half, and then Rodri, big game player, scores in the second half, hoping to get a goal late so that we can get that critical 3 points that we need.
Yeah.
But it didn't happen, and so now we're about 4 or 5 points now out of first place.
Yeah.
There's just a lot of things we can get into, but I'll say this for the first time. I thought Pep got it wrong today. That lineup, he got it wrong. Doku should not have played on the left wing. We were on the podcast. We said that Phil Foden could have played there. A whole host of people could have played there.
Yeah.
Foden, Alvarez, Sergio Gomez,
Bernardo
Silva, Oscar Bob.
Yeah.
Cheddar Bob.
And no, he goes with Doku.
Yeah.
And then he throws Foden on the right-hand side, which, in my opinion, if you had to play Foden anywhere on left or right, he should have played him on the left.
Yes.
And then he plays Akanji over Stones. We have Stones. He is he's back from injury. He should never do that, to make that decision again, to play Stones over Akanji.
Yeah.
Akanji cannot push that line forward. You could see it in the game. Akanji, there are times when he was tracking back when Chelsea was on a counterattack. I just don't want to see that again, right? Pep got the lineup wrong this time. And even just go check the Man City comment section about Doku. We appreciate the citizen fandom, yes, right? But we were chagging that first, right? And then we got shtick for it on Instagram. Not calling out anyone in particular, but people calling us dumb Americans and saying let Doku do Doku things.
Especially telling me, and specifically, that I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And then my guy needed to come at my, tell him, hey, he knows what he's doing. You know what I mean? I am very good at my records of predicting these scores and how they scored and everything. Oh, man, that shit broke my heart to see citizens telling me that we're dumb Americans, that we don't know what the fuck we're talking about, and let Doku be Doku. He's doing good. He's doing great. He's a brilliant player. Today, in the past 2 games, since the Champions League this past Tuesday, has been wrong. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Doku, as we said, we weren't
he doesn't suck.
We weren't shitting on Doku.
He doesn't suck.
We're talking about Doku as a starter.
Yes.
And obviously, I think a lot of people can say now that we prefer Grealish over Doku. Grealish is injured, though.
Yes.
But we're saying that Doku would be best served as a second half sub, right?
Yes.
Which Pep didn't make a lot of adjustments in that second half,
yeah,
which was another mistake of his. You know what I mean?
Yep.
Didn't make a lot of adjustments. He only made one adjustment, which was Silva.
Yeah.
And it was a bit late, in my opinion.
Yes.
And Doku, just making poor choices on the ball. He has one move. He's always going to cut left. Whatever step overs he's going to do, he's always going to cut left. It's very predictable for Chelsea defenders. I got to give a shout out to Chelsea defenders. They locked it down today. They did a good job.
They did.
If I had to give man of the match, I'd probably give it to the Chelsea defenders.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
They kept Chelsea in the game. Chelsea, very shaky team, but can find form against us. You know what I mean? So once again, we didn't win against Chelsea this year. We draw them twice, right?
Twice.
And the first half of the season, we didn't do that well against the big six teams. And now we're going to be coming to the run of playing all the big six teams. And I'm not too hopeful about what we're going to get from them. Are we just going to get more draws against the big six teams?
Yeah.
Maybe we get one win against United. You know what I mean?
Yeah, of course.
We're good for one win against United.
Yeah,
but this is a tight race, and now we've dropped points. We're 4 or 5 points behind now. So, that's just the first half.
Yeah, that's just the first half. And in situations like this, what do we say, boys? What do we call it? Second half, what?
City. City.
Second half City, and that's what we expected, right? Now there is one player that has had a perfect record of not losing. And who's that player?
Rodri.
And who fucking scored today?
Rodri.
That guy did not want that fucking record broken, dude.
No.
And he fucking came through for us. You know what I mean? God damn, I love that player. You know what I mean? The way it happened, the sequence of passes and the way it happened. Haaland, I think it was Haaland that set up that center pass. I could be wrong. And he fucking finished it, dude.
I like to call Rodri.
Go ahead, give him the mic.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
I like to call Rodri the fire extinguisher.
The fire extinguisher. I like
Because
that.
you break in case.
Yeah.
Break in case case of an emergency.
And he always comes through.
Yeah.
He always comes through.
He's a big game player. He's proven it time and time again. And I don't need to talk about the Champions League final.
Yeah.
And this game too, where we needed this point. We needed to establish this point. We could not lose in this game, right?
Yeah. No, we couldn't afford that, dude. Go ahead, Jay.
Oh, my bad. No, yeah, I just wanted to, point out, as you guys were talking about Doku,
Uh-huh.
me coming out as a new fan to the
Yeah,
Premier
you've
League,
been here last
right?
episode. Yes.
Exactly. So, I can only go based off of what you guys say.
Yes.
And I want to read off some of the comments that are going a little bit back and forth.
Yeah.
But I definitely would say a little bit more, not shitting on Doku, but definitely.
Yeah, disagreeing with what happened today.
Definitely. So there's a lot of the comments, man. And the first one I would want to say, how fans are in the comment section. So this is coming straight from the Man City page of the final score. Right?
Official Man City page.
Official Man City page. So this is going down just some of the comments. All right. The first one, Gusto clamps Doku.
What was that?
Gusto clamps Doku.
What does that mean?
Meaning that he stopped him from doing anything. And then the next one, release Doku, please.
Release Doku. Okay, I wasn't even that bad.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
We weren't even that bad.
Release is an American thing. It's an American sport.
Yeah, those stupid Americans would say shit like that.
It could probably be.
Okay.
Trade Doku.
So,
next one.
So the next one I have here is never let Doku play again. I've been saying this from the start. You can't do anything. He dribbles and loses the ball, can't pass, and will give the possession every single time.
That sounds like a stupid American that has a podcast.
Yeah.
And said that this past week and got shit on by so many fucking European people. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
One girl did stand up for me and said, hey, you know what? I don't agree with him, but hey, Doku is a little bit more selfish than Jack Grealish. Shout out to you, whoever's name that was. But fuck you to everybody else that said that I was stupid and didn't know what the fuck I'm talking about. Hey, I've been a fucking fan for over maybe 15 years. Fuck you, dude. I know what the fuck I'm talking about, and I see it. I see the way Doku plays. I'm there with Pep. I know what he wants. We know what he wants. We know what the score's going to be. Fuck you, dude. We know what happens, and today was performed, and tell me what you guys think. What happened to your boy today? That's our boy too, but you guys had your cape way too tight for that motherfucker this week, and he did not deliver. Fuck you. Go ahead.
Yeah. So there's also, people defending him.
Yes.
Saying that it's all bad.
Okay.
So there is also people saying that he made a lot of chances for other, chances to score in
The last 5 minutes.
You need accuracy when it comes to fucking passing and playmaking. There was none of it.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
And so that was pretty much it. There was a lot of back and forth, definitely a lot of A lot of criticizing. A lot of people defending him. But
Yeah.
I will end with the last one that I think is the most level-headed comment.
Let me know.
That I saw. Someone tell Doku to pass the ball instead of doing useless dribbles that end up costing us the game.
Wow, that sounds like
So it's not like shitting on him exactly, but at least it's a level-headed comment that is not just like a talking shit just to talk shit.
That sounds like a stupid American.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. But I
That
got
might be the next shirt, dude.
stupid American. that really is.
Yeah.
But I will say this: MCFC Addict with a sagacious comment. Play Bob on the left next match. Don't ever put a Kanji over Stones again. Alvarez not midfield. I disagree with that last statement, but don't ever put a Kanji over Stones again. Those first two statements are cryptic. Those are right words. Right, said Fred. You know what I'm saying? So that being said, that just confirms what we were just saying on the podcast at the beginning of this week. You know what I mean?
But we don't know what we're
know
saying,
what I mean?
Alex.
You know, it's like what was that one thing in the Bible? It's like they hated Jesus because he was right. You know what I mean?
Jesus.
What I'm right.
Yeah.
I'm right. What you're booing me? I'm right. That's from what's it? Andre show.
But okay, all this Doku talk and everything is fine, but there were some people that did not fucking perform today.
There's other two players, and we're just going to get that. The first one I mentioned was, in my opinion, from what I observed from that match, Akanji.
Okay.
Because
He was not where he was supposed to be.
Chelsea was getting counterattacked, and who was the one that was trotting back? It was
Kyle
Akanji.
Walker.
It was Kyle Walker and Akanji. Akanji was walking back on one. Was running back on one piece, and I'm just like, Akanji's not that kind of player to push the lineup forward.
Okay.
He's the kind of player that if we need to play like a lame ass back four, like he could be a good center back, right, and
Yes.
defend things. He does have his brain farts, and he has some noticeable brain farts this year, in my opinion.
Yeah.
But he's not that kind of player to play a high line, just like say someone like Stones. Stones is healthy. Play Stones. Play Stones. Stones can invert. He can push the line forward. That's what Pep wants. Akanji cannot do those things.
Yeah.
He cannot do those things. And I agree with MCFC Addict. Do not play Stones over Akanji.
Akanji was more an offensive player today.
He was trying to be offensive,
Yeah.
but much to our detriment.
We needed the defense.
And honestly, I think if it wasn't for Ederson wouldn't have the game would have been a loss, a handed loss. Ederson, people were shitting on Ederson from the last game because of that. Obviously, he made that mistake that led to the Copenhagen goal, right?
He didn't make a mistake today.
He did make a mistake today, but it wasn't unto death, as I was saying. You know what I mean? It wasn't. He was able to make that mistake, say fuck, but then make things right. You know what I mean?
Yes.
But Ederson has that brain fart once every 1,000 goals or 1,000 passes, right? He has that mistake.
Yeah.
Goalkeepers are gonna build that. They're not superhuman, right? They just can't never not make a mistake.
Yeah.
Right. But Ederson, if it wasn't for Ederson this game, like I could imagine the play. I forgot what the time signature was on this, but
Second half.
he made like 2 or 3 stops on the same thing.
Yes.
You know what I mean? It reminded me of that of the last minutes of the Champions League final, where he was defending like at least 3 different shots. So. Ederson did not deserve, just shit talk. He deserves all the praise, in my opinion.
Somebody that did fall behind, like you said, it was Akanji, but our guy also, Kyle Walker. Where does he play?
Right back.
What the fuck is he? And that's why I'm blaming. I agree with you, Akanji, when it came to the goal, when it came to Chelsea scoring on us. Akanji was not there, so Kyle Walker was there to back him up. But Kyle Walker's doing this thing where he's like, hey, cover that guy, trying to back up this guy and leaving Sterling wide open.
Yeah.
For him to finish that goal. Kyle, I mean, it wasn't, he had to clean up the trash, but you gotta also mark your man, dude. You know what I mean? Because he was telling, I think it was Ake, that he was telling, hey, watch him. And he joined him in blocking that player and left Sterling wide open, dude. And, I mean, that unfortunately, that's how we got the goal against us. I mean, and it just so happened to be one of our old products.
Old flames.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
It happened to be Raheem Sterling that fucking scored on us.
And I always maintain that we had to get rid of Sterling in order to have the treble team. I always maintain that. We had to get rid of him. And
He played good today.
he did play good today. I mean, obviously he scored. You know what I
I
mean?
don't know why they subbed him.
Yeah.
Maybe just get fresh blood in there. But I think the sub that came on was who deflected the Rodri goal was a deflection off the sub for who's it for? Sterling.
All right, now let's do. I used to be on a podcast and they had this segment called Yay or Nay. So yay to hell yeah and nay to fuck no. So this is your second week.
Version.
Yes, this is your second week of being with us, Jason.
Yes, sir.
You know what I mean? Can I mention your contract?
Oh, hell yeah. Dude.
Okay, so
Yeah.
our boy Jason has an official
from the
letter
office.
that says, "Welcome to Citizens, Jason. Everyone at Manchester City would like to welcome you to the club. Maybe a couple of you citizens did this contract already. Together we can achieve great things. Every day we can make a difference being part of our community. Yes, you can participate and help shape our future. Sign Pep Guardiola." He has yet to sign this. But like I'm telling you, a lot of you guys have done shit like that. Your voice matters now. Because you joined us in the last episode. Who is your yay this episode?
My yay of the entire game?
Yes.
Okay. So I would definitely probably say, dang, man, this is a tough one because there's not a lot of highlights.
I mean, it's because it's a tie. If it was a win, you'd know who to say. But because it's a tie, tell me who your yay is.
Dang. All right. You know what? I would say definitely probably Rodri.
Okay.
You know,
Yeah.
I would
Perfect.
definitely probably say Rodri.
Perfect. Who's your nay?
Haaland.
Wow.
about to
And
get
we're
to that.
going to talk about that
Yes,
right now.
I mean,
Yeah,
so,
definitely Haaland.
So
Yeah.
we were just talking about the first half, right?
Yes.
Second half, we mentioned about this. Rodri is a big game player, gets
Yes,
that
sir.
goal back for us, and he protects his undefeated streaks. So Rodri's invincible for the last.
He just
calendar
rocked
year.
my world by saying Haaland right now because I didn't think of it that way, and it is that way.
I texted him to say that, but it's okay.
Okay. That's great.
That's a good-
That's
no,
great.
I did it.
Great segue. Great segue.
No.
And that's right, Jason. No, but
Well scripted.
well scripted.
Yeah.
But
This is like the NFL, bro.
This is a podcast of Butter 49ers.
Yes,
But,
but we agree. Hey, Jason, we fucking agree with you, and let us know
Yes.
yeah. Okay. So, go ahead.
Oh,
Jason.
well, in my opinion, at least just knowing the player that he is,
Yes.
his resume, the fact that he's already back, and the many chances that we've had to score this game, the chances that he was given himself, there's a lot of chances, man, that it should be regular for him.
Yeah.
You know, like the header that should have been the tying, and then the Rodri's goal that would have been
The go ahead.
the go ahead. You know, and that is the main part. It just seemed that he was out of it the entire game for me.
Now, the last match that you were here for, it was Kevin De Bruyne and Oscar Bob,
Yes,
right?
that was
you have
true.
yet to see a Haaland goal.
Yes, exactly.
Okay, now, you being a new City fan, there was a question at the end of our live that somebody asked.
Is all right. So I forgot who said this, but the question was asked. It was Hussein. Said, "Is Holland overrated or not?"
Oh, please.
Being
You
a
know
new
what?
City
I
fan.
feel
Be a new
like
City fan. Yes.
being a new City fan, I feel like I can't quite give an answer on
No,
that.
we
just
need a
yet,
yes or
bro.
no.
I just feel like I can't because there's been a lot of games that I've missed,
Yes.
and there's
But
been
from what you see in your perspective,
I can't, like I said, like I can't quite. I feel like I need to see him play more.
you've heard of his accolades.
I have. So to me, like just hearing about who he is and what he's done, I can't say that he is because
Okay.
I feel like
All
he's.
right. I like that.
He's a great player in
That
his
was a
own right, but I
well-balanced
feel
take.
like I have to see him more. Today was obviously he had an off game
Yeah.
from what I've seen, and I feel like the next game, what you can play in Brentford next Tuesday. Seeing where they are in the standings,
Yeah.
I feel like they should have a better game.
Oh,
From
you
there.
hear this guy?
I feel like they should have a
Nice,
better.
I'm
I
impressed.
feel like he should have a better game from then on. You know what I
Okay.
mean? So
Okay.
I'm excited to see how the next match goes for him, and as the games go along, I'll definitely be making my case for him, and then I'll have an answer for you guys eventually. I promise.
All right. Well,
Okay.
well,
But
actually,
for
Okay.
today, yeah.
Okay, somebody that has been writing with us for a while, or the prodigal son, your yay?
Yeah, he's not overrated.
Okay,
He's
but
not.
who's your yay for the match?
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, God. Here we go. Who's your
Tony.
yay for the match? Who
Tony,
was your
yeah.
man of the match?
Rodri.
Okay,
Yeah.
and who was your nay of the match?
You.
Oh, God. I wish I was on the pitch with them.
I gotta fix the
Hey,
levels like every
if
2
I was
minutes.
on the,
that.
hey, first of all, if I was on the pitch, we wouldn't have lost, dog. Come on, dog.
You're
I'm
on
just
the
saying.
pitch, you would have threw up.
Hungover.
nah,
No, but who was your nay of the match?
not by popular demand, but it's just he's predictable. I was trying to pull Jason to the side during the game and ask, what NBA player does it remind you where he gets the ball, he does that dribble, and you're like,
Oh, we know who he's gonna say.
James Harden probably. Something happened right there.
Just let it go. It's
Oh, okay,
yeah.
cool. And then just like today's game, I let it go.
Yes.
Just let it go. Just let it go. But no, I would say Doku.
Doku, right?
I just always every time he got the ball, I was like, shit. He's gonna do his normal. He can't just pass out of it.
Mm-hmm.
He has to like think with his feet sometimes.
Yeah.
And like KDB thinks with his eyes, his ears.
Yes.
So, yeah, I think I gave it to you, right?
Okay, I agree because, I mean,
Deflated game ball goes to Doku.
the passes were made, but they were not completed. Centers were made, but they were not completed.
There's no one on the end of the, ball.
You need accuracy when it comes to shit like this, dude. But like I'm telling you, when it comes to accuracy talk, we need to talk Erling Haaland.
We do need to talk Erling Haaland. I just the memory of this match that's going to be blazed in my head is the fact that Haaland had the ball right in front of goal, could have headed it in left or right, choose your spot, it's going in, and then it just flies left and top. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like that should have been put in, brother. Like Haaland knows that. I'm sure everyone knows that. That's Haaland. Haaland's that kind of player.
Or the signature Bernardo Silva one.
Oh yeah,
That was threatening, but Bernardo Silva was a sub, so like
I like that you said that.
Yeah, and that's good that you mentioned that.
Yeah.
And but Haaland is a goal game player. Haaland knows his game. Haaland's probably the hardest person on himself, but he should have put that in. You know what I mean? That was right there. Just pick your spot. The goalkeeper knew that was going in. He just was like, he just did this like Christ the Redeemer pose and was just like, oh shit, I'm done. But then it just flew wide and he got saved. You know what I mean?
Every citizen stood quiet when that ball was in the fucking air.
Yeah.
I'll say that much.
Yeah.
And when we saw fucking the end of what happened right there, the result of that fucking header, everybody let out their air deflated.
Yeah.
Oh my God. I
could hear it
can't
all
believe
the
you
way
just did that,
in the
brother.
United States.
Yes, across from the UK all the way to the United States, Los Angeles, California, Commerce.
Yeah.
Where the stupid Americans are.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
It was
Yes.
40,000 miles with a 30-second delay.
Yeah, yes. And guys, when we say this, it's just because we're growing as a podcast.
Yeah.
We're growing as a podcast, and it's happening like in a blessing way, and we just can't believe the support and the love that happens. But when the love and support happens behind the scenes, there's a thing called haters. There's a thing called people that disagree for no reason. Here's what we call the tic tac, tic tac, tic tac. I need to let you know what I think because you guys are dumb Americans. You know what I mean? It just, we were fucking correct today.
Honey boo boo ass nigga.
Yeah. It just happened the way it happened, and it's just like, God damn it, guys. Please trust when it comes to the Hollywood Kippax.
Do you have much of a cow about it, or?
About what, the haters?
Yeah, this week's comments regarding.
I mean, to be honest, let them talk. I mean,
of course.
It's all good for the algorithm, and
It just sucks that these haters are citizens also.
Yeah.
I mean, like,
but you know what? You don't have that.
But here's the thing.
Yes.
Stupid Americans, we live in America where we
Yeah.
have First Amendment rights. We
Yes.
have freedom of speech. You know what I mean?
Cheeseburgers.
We have cheeseburgers. We have
Football.
tacos.
BBL.
We have soccer.
PBRs. Pabst.
Oh, BBL.
Yeah.
Oh, PBL.
Oh, BBLs are in Brazil, but there's a lot of them here too.
Yeah, and
Good box
we're the
Mexico.
country of Taco Bell.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, we're good for some things, right?
Yeah.
We
In and out.
You know what I mean? So, we're good over here, right? We're good, but we love our Manchester City, right?
Yes.
And we watch these games from 4,000 miles away with a 30-second delay, and
Dedicated.
we make predictions and they come to pass. Look at some of our episodes. When we came back from the Club Cup that week, he predicted 2 results.
Yes.
Last spring, we predicted 3-1s in a row. You know what I mean? And we keep predicting things, and we're 4,000 miles away with a 30-second delay. Do I need to keep repeating that? You know what I mean?
And if you have a lot to say, please at least watch the podcast. Don't just go off of one post.
Give us a subscribe, a 5-star rating. You know what I'm saying?
And this gives you a chance. Where can you find this?
You can find us at Hollywood Kippax, Kippax spelled Kippax, across all social media platforms: Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, YouTube, and TikTok.
Yes.
And the Darkghost album coming up.
Like, subscribe, follow, hit the thing for updates, 5-star ratings. No, I don't. If you have a 5-star rating, get the fuck out. You know what I mean? I don't want. I don't like that obviously that hurts the podcast. But the thing is that, like, you know, we're not calling anyone out by names, but obviously,
even though we should, we freaking should, but Alex doesn't want me to.
Yeah, because we're all citizens, right? And we're Americans. We believe in the first.
We don't know.
Rights,
we know soccer, not football.
Yeah,
you know.
Yeah, we like soccer.
Hey, if you don't have no haters, you ain't doing something right.
Okay, and I like that, and we're gonna continue.
Yeah, we're gonna continue with that.
And okay, so all right, we didn't lose. Are you happy with the tie? Okay, let's go. Are you happy with the tie?
I definitely will say I am definitely happy that we didn't lose.
Okay.
And that we scored.
Okay.
But as boy Ipkis said, it's a tie that feels like an L.
You don't know how proud it makes me to say that you say we. Because he's saying we didn't win, we didn't lose, and he so fucking belongs here. So Pep Guardiola wrote
I'm about to sign it straight from the office.
Straight from the office. Pep Guardiola wrote this. Yeah, screenshot it, you fucks. Yeah, and I agree with you, brother. Yes. We did not fucking lose. We fucking tied, and it's better than we are 2 matches behind Liverpool now.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And this morning, Liverpool and Arsenal both destroyed. It breaks my heart that we fucking tied against Chelsea.
Yeah. Well, it continues the fact that we haven't really done that well against the big 6 teams. Last year, we drew most teams, beat Man United, and then we lost to Arsenal. And then this half, we've started out. Chelsea's our first top 16 that we've played, and we're starting off with a draw. But here's what I'll say. It's, as I said in the beginning of this podcast, earlier in this week, it's not unto death. We can draw most of the top 6 teams, and I think we could still win this. Liverpool and Arsenal are good to drop to whoever the fuck they'll drop to. You know what I mean? Like, they're good to drop a few games. But the thing is, I'll say this, from here on out, we cannot lose a game from now until the end of the season. You know what I mean? A draw or win, I think we're still in this. And if we draw some of the if we end up drawing most of the big 6, I don't think that will affect our title run.
Oh man, I hope you're fucking right, dude, because right now this is a fucking race, and this is a test for Manchester City, dude.
It will be. It always has been. Like it's probably going to come down to the last day of the season. And, so we still got like 2.5 months left of football to be played. So we just have to see. But right now, I necessarily don't think a draw is the worst thing.
Yeah, I guess you're right. Yeah, we could be really behind, but we're only 5 points behind. Liverpool at some point needs to fucking trip. Arsenal, they're known to fucking give it up.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? So, man, we just have so much to look forward to, and this is what we live for. This is what makes it exciting when it comes to being a citizen. Mm-hmm. It's the fucking us fighting for the title. You know what I mean? And that's how it's gonna be.
Yeah, it's official. We're 4 points behind.
4 points behind.
Yeah.
So 2 matches.
2.5. 2.5
matches. And let's go. Okay. Well, anyways, I just wanted to see who's Liverpool playing next. Can you look that up really quick? Yeah, because Liverpool today took it against Brentford, which I thought was gonna get the ass whoop against Brentford, which is a 4-1, and they destroyed. Mo Salah's back. That's not fucking good for us. You know what I mean?
They play Luton Town.
Oh my God, that's another fucking free 3 points. Unless somehow, some way, Luton Town does the performance that every little dick does against a big dick and destroys them. Yeah. You know what I mean? Because we got little dick today, dude. We got little dick against a big dick today, and that sucks.
Liverpool's next 5 in the Premier League are Luton Town, Nottingham Forest, ourselves on the 10th. Everton and Brighton.
So we're the ones that have to fucking take them down.
Yeah.
Okay, and what about Arsenal?
Let me look,
please. Because we need these guys to trip up. We need somebody to do something, dude.
We got to answer to our question. They played Porto in the knockout stage starting next week.
Okay,
first leg. Arsenal play Newcastle, Sheffield United,
Nice.
Brentford
Nice.
at home, and then Chelsea and us.
Okay. So that's another. We have to stop
you're saying
Liverpool.
there's a chance.
Yes, so you're saying there's a chance. We're gonna be the ones that have to fucking win both those fucking matches.
we need to
if
beat
we want to
Liverpool,
win the title.
And we need to beat Arsenal. Yeah.
Holy shit! This is gonna be a good one, boys.
Yeah.
It's a good one, and we're done with 4:00 games, right?
We're no more 4 o'clock
Oof.
games.
It's
4:30
all,
games.
it's all
Hey,
9:30,
there might be a
11:30.
day we're gonna call upon you, and we're gonna need you at 7, dog.
Yeah.
If it's on, if it's on a weekend, I can do it.
Oh, of course, these
It's
are
on
gonna
a
be
weekend, I
weekend
can do
games.
it.
Of
Yeah,
course,
it's
yeah.
the-
I know,
Yeah.
next game's on
It's
Tuesday.
It's either Saturday or Sunday.
All right, bet.
Yeah, but dog, it's just yeah, man. I want to know what you're Well, you already told me about how do you feel about just watching that performance right now.
That one, honestly, it did feel a little bit frustrating just because
Yeah.
of seeing all the chances.
I saw you getting up on your chair.
There was a lot of chances that we had, and I thought that there were really clear openings, but didn't formulate into a good chance. We had a lot of chances, even late in the game, that we had a lot of chances to score, and to see them go away like that, it was really frustrating. But you know what, the fact that we at least tied it,
Yeah.
that is keeping my head above water right now.
Yes,
for sure.
and I agree.
Okay, so I mean that's kind of like where the Premier League really stands right now. We can talk about some of our upcoming matches because we do have a weekday game, and then another Premier League game is coming Saturday. So this next Tuesday we play Brentford at
Again?
home. Yeah, because that was the game that was rescheduled from the Club World Cup.
Fuck.
And we play Brentford at home at 11:30 on Tuesday.
Okay.
And then we play Bournemouth on Saturday away at Bournemouth, obviously. But we can start with Man City versus Brentford. So from this game, because Tuesday's not that far away, it's another 3 days, right?
Yeah.
What adjustments does Pep need to make to the starting 11?
I mean, do I have to say it? I mean,
Say
it's Doku, dude. Don't start Doku. Don't start Doku. Oscar Bob has done it. Oscar Bob has played that position, brother. And he's delivered every single time. Oscar fucking played Foden's spot. Delivered every single time. You know what I mean? Please, Pep, if you're watching, and we know you are, please, sit that motherfucker down and put Bob. Bring him in the second one. Everybody is fucking tired. The guy likes to thrust. He likes to use pace. He likes to use cuts. Use it when everybody's ankles and knees are weak.
Any subs today?
Yes, just Bernardo
Just
Silva.
Bernardo.
For who?
I forget, but I think I forget. Yeah.
But compared to Chelsea, though, they have.
Oh, yeah, I mean,
so
yeah,
many
but
subs.
Pep doesn't do that. Pep doesn't make any second half adjustments going into the second half. Doesn't make any second half adjustments.
He
And
took out
has for
Julian
certain times.
Alvarez,
Took out Julian Alvarez, but that was something he shouldn't have taken off.
which was what the fuck.
People
dude?
were shitting on Alvarez. I didn't really see too much of Alvarez besides one that he skied, but typically that's kind of him in the first half.
Yeah.
But like I had no gripes about Alvarez to be made today. I mean, obviously the gripe was Doku, but I think obviously Pep needs to sit Doku, Foden or Bob on the left wing, Alvarez in the center, and then Silva on the right, and then play KDB, Rodri.
Let's try Alvarez on the left if we have to.
I mean,
He was playing the left.
yeah,
Today?
I guess you can.
He was playing the left along with Doku, and he got subbed
At
out.
this point of the season, is it time for experiments?
I mean, yeah, Pep could still experiment.
This
with
is where
whatever.
this is his signature move, brother.
Yeah,
Cheddar Bob.
In the most fucking in the fucking games where we're like, please don't. He's going to do it.
yeah. he does some pretty goofy ass experiments in pretty high stakes games.
I mean, a guy with two first names, you can put your trust in him.
I know.
Last
Yeah.
time I trusted somebody with two first names, he got out of Ireland, so never mind.
Yeah.
But so I mean, like as we reiterate, as we said at the beginning of this week's podcast, play anyone. You know what I mean? But just sub Doku on the second half. That's the only caveat. We're not saying Doku's shit. Just sub in the second half, right?
Yeah.
Bring him on the second half. So I mean, obviously, I could say what my starting 11 is: Haaland, Foden, Alvarez, Silva, KDB, Rodri, Ake, Diaz, Stones, and Walker. You know what I mean?
Okay, am I too brash to say with the way that shit is going to bring Haaland in the second half?
No, I think to be honest,
Julian Alvarez has delivered in the past couple of games. Ever since this guy started, he hasn't been doing shit.
To be honest, as much as I didn't like Haaland's performance, I'd still say he's probably going to start in this next game and maybe rotate for the second. Rotate for the Bournemouth match, because let's face it, it's Bournemouth on Saturday. For the next game, you got to think about that as well. How is he going to rotate the squad going to the Bournemouth match? But I think Haaland's going to start this next game.
I'm just saying, Julian Alvarez was 7 games, 7 goals, fool. Ever since Haaland came back, it's 9 games, 7 goals now.
Well, that's still both really good stats. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but it could have continued.
But the thing is that I think we all know how Haaland's going to react to this match. He's going to be super hard on himself, and then he's going to come back a monster reborn against Brentford. You know what I mean? So
Yeah.
To be honest, I just think as much as Haaland had an egg of a game today, I just don't think you can really. I don't think he does not start next game.
Now, before you guys kill me, I'm not fucking shitting on Haaland. I'm just trying to make tactics for us to win because of what the results that we just had. These are comments from the product of the results that are happening, dude. You know what I mean? We need to make something happen because these are our best 11, and it's not working. It's not working.
I want to say that. I would say this game obviously was a draw and it was a disappointment, and it's not like it wasn't working. If it was, we'd be having a different conversation. It was a loss, then we'd be having that question.
Yeah.
But I don't think it was. I think.
But in a title race.
In a title race. And we obviously have very high standards for how City plays, watching us from 4,000 miles away with a 30-second delay, right?
Yeah.
That we have, and we're just a bunch of stupid Americans, right?
Yes.
But
And Mexicans and Salvador.
yeah,
And everybody,
Yeah.
Bulgarians, everybody.
Boy.
Yes.
But like I don't know. I just think you could have very harsh words for Haaland this game, but I just don't. I think he's going to start, and I think if anyone knows how bad Haaland did, it's Haaland.
Yeah.
Can we get over this match already? Have we said our piece?
A draw that
But
feels like
okay,
a
but
loss.
we're talking about the next game. We're talking about the Brentford match, right?
I want to talk about positive shit. The last game we just had, because we haven't even covered that, brother. We had a
Oh, yeah.
podcast
Did we?
talking about fucking what
No, we
wanted.
reacted to the Copenhagen match
Did we?
in the last week.
Then I'm a stupid American. Let's
Yeah,
move on.
Yeah, we reacted to that. We didn't do that. We didn't.
God
do a
damn it, I
preview-
just proved him right.
We didn't do a preview match like we typically do because we obviously think we're gonna move through Copenhagen like butter.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
And we did.
And we did, and we're taking it back.
And that
home.
was positive, and give me 5.
Yeah.
All right, man.
All
There
right.
you go.
We got to recenter ourselves. But now
All right.
we're still talking about Brentford, right?
Yes.
Brentford. So what adjustments do we make for Brentford? How do we see that game going? Because Brentford is a pretty difficult team, but we are at home. We beat them away, which was a good thing.
Man. Well, I said this is my dream team for that game.
Yeah.
Ready? Oscar Bob. Julian Alvarez. That's just me.
Striker.
Yes.
Okay, go ahead. Go on.
Julian Alvarez. I'm gonna go off, King.
All right.
Go off, King.
Queen.
Go off, Queen. All right. I'm going Oscar Bob, Julian Alvarez, Phil Foden. No. Track that back. Julian Alvarez, Oscar Bob, Bernardo Silva, Kevin De Bruyne, Phil Foden, Rodri, Ake, Ruben, John Stones, and Kyle Walker.
Okay, so just
And I know you're with that.
Bob and Alvarez.
Yes.
Okay, I mean that's one way. There's many ways City can win a game. You
We
know what
had
I mean?
one. We've said
Many
that.
different ways City can.
We've come through a conclusion like this. When you want a player to fucking score, what do? You starve them.
Yeah.
You starve them. Make them look at the fucking first half and be like, I need to get fucking in there.
Mm-hmm.
And you throw them in the second half. And that happened with Julian Alvarez and Doku, and we were fucking right about that.
We were.
That needs to happen to Haaland and Doku at the same time.
Yeah.
That's just me.
I mean, I'm going to go with Haaland starting still, and I'll go with Foden on the left, Alvarez behind Haaland, and then so on the right. But, we're Americans. We believe in freedom of speech. We believe in disagreements.
Yeah.
Because we're just a bunch of stupid Americans.
And
that believe in
we do not know what the fuck we're
rights,
saying.
And we don't know what the fuck we're saying.
Yeah.
So, but you know what? Hey, we're disagreeing on this podcast for once. We're disagreeing.
This is what you wanted. You divided us.
Yeah, they're dividing us. You know what I mean? So, but let's get a score prediction for Brentford. What do you think it's gonna? What's it?
Oh man, with what happened today, fucking 5-1, dude.
I'm gonna go with the Hollywood Kippax safe bet 3-1.
3-1.
Yeah.
I was
Okay.
gonna say the same thing.
Okay,
bro. I was
okay.
gonna say the
Hey,
same
you know
thing.
what? That's cool, fool. But I have a fire under my ass that I want to destroy, dog.
3-1, maybe 3-0.
5-1, Haaland hat trick.
Oh,
Just to shut everybody up.
yeah.
Wait, how can that happen if I'm
Definitely-
starting Julian Alvarez? Fuck it. He's going to score 3 goals in the second
Jesus
half.
Christ, what a stupid American.
I know, I am a
yeah.
stupid American. God damn it. Okay, fuck it. Julian Alvarez, you're out. Sit down. Haaland's in. I'm going in. I'm with you, bro.
All right, you get late to the party, but okay.
We're back together.
2-1 and both are from Haaland. He's gonna have a bounce back game. He usually does.
Yeah. So a brace is what you're saying.
Brace one.
A
Did-
brace. Holland with 2 goals, right?
It just it
2-1,
sucks.
sorry, 2-1.
It sucks how helpless Kevin looked out there on the field.
He just wasn't getting nothing. It was really hard to create something from what he was getting.
He was like, "Come on, make gold into gold," and it was just not into gold.
I mean, he's gonna have a game. He's had an incredible start since he's come back from injury, right? He's
Yeah.
had 8 goal or assists in 6 games. You know what I mean?
consistency, baby.
Yeah, but he's gonna have a game like this, and it's good to have a game like this out of the way for him, right?
Everybody's streak got broken today except for Rodri. He
Rodri's
was like,
still-
"I'm not gonna lose, dude."
Rodri's still invincible.
Rodri said, "Fuck no, I'm not losing."
Okay, so
Yeah.
3-1, 5-1, 2-0, and 3-1.
3-1, maybe
Possibly
3-0.
maybe a 3-0.
Maybe 3-0. Scott.
Okay. We do have I guess that means that we do have a game in hand with the Brentford game, or we're I don't know what would that make us, but the Brentford game's rescheduled. We play that
So Brentford's on Tuesday.
then Tuesday at 11:30.
At 11:30 during everybody else's bitch ass matches in the Champions League. Watch the Manchester City game. Fuck the Champions League.
Yeah.
I mean, well, the other teams.
Yeah.
We gotta win that shit again.
Yeah. And then we play Bournemouth next Saturday at 9:30.
Another team that's fighting for a win.
Yeah.
Can't be
And
wrong.
where is let me take a look at the Premier League standings. We'll see where they're at.
When do we see ourselves live streaming again? And,
Probably for Man United.
Man,
Jesus.
that's
When,
gonna be
when are
good.
the other games? What time are the other games?
Well, let's see.
Bournemouth is a Saturday.
Bournemouth, Luton Town, which is the 5th round. FA Cup 5th round is Luton Town at noon, and then the next game would be the Manchester Derby on the 3rd on
This
that game.
one.
Yeah, that game. I mean, do we want to live stream for Bournemouth?
Yes. The fuck?
All right, fine.
We need the content, baby.
All right. Content. Content's gold, baby.
Yes.
It's gonna make us millions, baby. But okay, so
When
okay,
is that one?
that's on next Saturday at 9:30.
Next Saturday, 9:30?
9:30, baby. Come on.
All right.
Come on now.
All right. Okay.
You sound like Troy Bear, remember? In there.
But, okay, so Bournemouth. Okay, so obviously this is two Premier League games in a week. How does Pep rotate the squad from the first match to this match?
I mean, we pretty much called it right now, no? With the starting lineup that we want, those are the adjustments you need to make, brother.
I mean, I think Alvarez would be starting against Bournemouth if we're gonna rotate Haaland.
All of a sudden,
Bro, that's just tactics, bro.
Okay, so if Haaland has a hat trick, would you start him?
Again,
Yeah.
Bournemouth.
Against would you start Julian against Bournemouth, or would you want fucking Haaland?
That he needs to score the hat trick before he does.
Okay,
that.
let's
That's
say 2 goals.
hypothetical.
2 goals or 1 goal. Are you gonna start fucking Julian Alvarez against Bournemouth? Don't bullshit me, my boy.
You have a point.
Thank you.
And but
3.
so you're saying that we play a strong 11 for the next 2 matches?
Yeah, man, we got to.
Okay, so
You want your Stones, and I agree.
so
Kanji fucked us over today.
yeah, so I guess so best 11 for the next 2 matches. Maybe he rotates maybe some people out of defense. I think we might see a Kanji again against Bournemouth. You know what I mean? But I definitely think the attacking pieces still remain the same.
So on some real shit, what's up with their little dicks? We're not fucking using them. Come on, Rico Lewis, Oscar Bob, Sergio Gomez. Like, are we not going to use them for the rest of the matches? Are they not going to start? Are they going to even feature any of these matches?
See, I'm the only one making the case in the Man City sphere that play Sergio Gomez. When Sergio Gomez plays, he's a good player, and we're probably going to lose him in the summer window. But he's a good player. He can play in matches like the Premier League and do things.
You
right?
just want to plug FA Cup, man.
Which means that on Friday, last Friday, we dropped an FA Cup Man episode. And so watch, like, share, and subscribe to our page. And,
FA Cup man.
The adventures of FA Cup Man.
Oh, you heard it here first. He did it.
Yeah, I literally wrote the whole thing out from start to finish, like the arc. I basically wrote it out.
Fucking wrote it.
No, like I know generally what the arc is going to be like.
Script.
This is a script.
This guy's making movies, dude.
Yeah, I'm making cinema. This is Hollywood Kippax, right? Hollywood Kippax. This is cinema.
Yes.
And look, the people are also vibing with the edits that we're doing. You know what I mean? We're people. It's because this is cinema, right?
Yeah.
This team is fun to watch. This is being a City fan is fun. This is vibes. We appreciate everyone vibing with the edits, with the memes, with the podcast clips, with FA Cup Man. There's a lot of things that we do.
Yeah, even the standard. But what I appreciate is that everybody's watching it, but nobody's watching Sergio Gomez. And because of you, people are watching him now.
I'm like this girl's getting a Sergio Gomez jersey. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'm falling down the Sergio Gomez rabbit hole.
You know what? If he gets any followers from the day you created the FA Cup, man,
Yeah.
so now you deserve a little pat.
Hey, man, you never know, man. He needs to give us a shout out.
Yeah.
But so you're saying 3-1 against Brentford.
3-1 against Brentford. What's the prediction for Bournemouth?
For Bournemouth, I would start the same way that I said, except not. Well, you said Julian Alvarez all of a sudden, dude.
But I recanted that opinion though. I said
You're going with Haaland.
Haaland,
if
yeah.
he balls out next week.
If he balls out against Brentford, play him again. Yes.
Okay. Well, how do you feel? Do you agree with that?
I definitely agree with that. But to your point that you were saying earlier, how you wanted to start Alvarez first,
Yeah.
I wanted to piggyback on that because I think that would be
Nice, right?
I think that would be dope to see.
This guy's fucking manipulating me, dude.
Nah,
What the
but
fuck? It's all about me. You took me to start Haaland, and now he's saying Alvarez, and now you're agreeing with him.
I'm going back to where I was.
You're gaslighting me, dude.
He did
You're gaslighting
retract
me.
But like you said, like it would be dope to see him coming a little bit in the second half. You know,
Yeah, just to starve
'Cause I
him.
think
It's
if
like
he-
grabbing a pit bull and shooting him a steak.
From what I seen today, like if
you
he,
want
if
that, you want that, let him go and eat the steak. You know what I mean? We need to do that with Doku and Haaland, fool. Show them the steak, the fat steak, and then fucking start it and let them go, dude. That's how I felt. Hey, we did it with Alvarez and Doku, and they fucking both delivered when we fucking.
And
Please go through our Instagram and look at that clip.
And we have the receipt for it too.
Play the clip.
Play the clip.
Cue it up, Jamie.
Yeah, that was one. I did the X-Files at the end. Like, no.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, because we get things wrong on this podcast. But we're stupid Americans.
Yeah,
so
we're
don't pay
stupid
attention.
as Americans that don't know what the fuck we're talking about.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But okay, so predictions for Bournemouth. I'm gonna go with a 5-1.
Now you're going with my fucking prediction.
Yeah.
Then I'm gonna go 3-1.
Okay.
How you like that?
Okay, you didn't do that. 'Cause-
Oh, we're both winning either way. Yeah, this guy's sticking his 2-1 all the time, dude.
Yeah.
That's the prodigal son safe bet.
the prodigal son bet.
Yeah.
2-1.
All right, Bournemouth. How do you feel? Now, okay, you don't know much about Bournemouth,
Definitely
but
not, yeah.
these are little dicks fighting for a big dick.
I feel you.
You know what I mean?
I mean,
For-
it seems like every little dick be fucking
Because
trying
they
to
were
get
doing great in the beginning of the season, and they have this guy. What's his name? The guy with the fro. Fuck.
Oh, actually, Bournemouth's 13th. They're a mid-table team. I thought they were more close to the relegation, but they're actually.
And so was
13th.
Chelsea, and look what happened today.
That's what I'm saying. So I feel like little dicks try to get big dicks when they play us. So I feel for them, I feel like it might be. I'm gonna piggyback on George and say 2-1.
2-1. Okay.
Hey, just in case you're watching this episode for the first time, can you please explain?
Now, when we say little dicks and big dicks, big dicks is your best starting 11. Little dicks is your fucking bench. You know what I mean? When that's all it takes. You know, you want a big dick league, you're gonna start everybody that's starting at little dicks. You're gonna start your Rico Lewis's, your Sergio Gomez's, your Kovacic's, your fucking everybody. You know what I mean? So just so that way you know, we're not literally talking about penises here, people.
Yeah.
This is fucking.
It's all metaphor.
It's a Man City fucking podcast. Grow the fuck up.
Yeah. You know, and it's just the way it is, man. This is kind of humor, but it's all metaphors, because we deal with the literary. You know what I mean? We're not we're not shaming anyone based on their penis size.
Now, are we done with our fucking matches? Because we have some important stuff to say.
Okay.
Okay.
Are we really gonna talk about that right
Hey,
now?
fucking bop it, dude. I don't want to talk about that guy.
No, we're not gonna talk about that on the podcast.
Let me see your stickers.
It's not a hot take, but hopefully the mics are catching this. But I think you gotta take care of Haaland this season because there's people in his ear about going to play for Madrid. And if you would start benching him, doesn't matter if it's an important game or not. I think he'll start looking at the grass.
I don't know. I mean, that's his decision to make. You know, and like Will threw this out that he's purposely kind of not doing that well, so he get frustrated and just go to Real Madrid because he's kind of tipped that way.
He was playing really good today. I mean, he
What?
what? No, he gave
Put your glasses on, dog.
No, he put a good effort. He gave.
I mean, yes, the passion and the drive was there, but the executions that we expect from last season were not there, brother.
Yeah, but I'll say it's just a game.
It's just a game.
Hey, championship hangover.
No,
Okay.
We already dealt with that.
Hold on. We didn't even mention one fucking critical part of the fucking match. The penalty at the end.
Oh my God!
my
Yes,
God.
bro. Yes.
The handball.
Missed.
Oh man,
We got fucking fucked at the end, dude.
Damn, that's crazy.
yeah.
Royally.
Nope.
And give me that fucking the ball under there.
Yeah, there's a ball right there.
Yeah. Okay. Now, when somebody chests down, has a ball here, if he would have went like this, not looking at it, it's cool. But when the guy's looking at it and goes like, that's a fucking ball. That's a penalty, dude. That's a fucking penalty. Did we get robbed today? Please.
Yeah, I feel like we definitely did. It was a missed call, and the fact that they took the time to stop and review it.
Yeah.
Corner.
Exactly.
For a fucking corner.
I never seen that.
Not to mention, after that,
I honestly was expecting.
we've seen it.
I've never seen
penalty.
it.
I was
have seen that
expecting a
shit
penalty
before.
to come out of that, and the
Yeah.
fact that we just got a corner from it was.
How excited were you that you thought we were going to get a penalty and win the game?
Yeah. Ultimately, you had a chance to, you know.
Episode.
Yes, exactly. The
Yeah.
fact that we didn't, we got
Again,
highway robbery.
again.
Highway robbery.
Again. Rolled down, looked at it.
No.
How the fuck, dude? How did you feel about that?
To be honest, like I was stunned. I've never seen such a worse call.
Did you
in my
expect a
life.
penalty?
I expected a penalty.
Did you expect to win?
I expected the win.
Who was going to put that away?
Probably Haaland.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I'm going to choke this mic, dude.
Yours.
Huh? Oh, yeah, it's yours. Sorry. I don't want to choke it.
I've seen a worse penal. No era penal. That was the worst one.
Oh, yeah.
That I mean, just like that was. I guess they probably thought it was just accident. They realized accidental contact and whatever, but like that should have been a penalty. I mean, like we've been called for the Grealish penalty that stands out in my mind was the one where Grealish got his hand was in the air and then the ball hit his hand. That was accidental contact, but it was ruled a penalty. That was during the Community Shield, right? And then this happens. Whereas very much so a handball, and it doesn't get ruled. This is absolutely scandalous from Premier League refs, and I don't think I need to tell us, Premier League fans about how scandalous it is. It's been scandalous all season, and every team can point to a fact when the call was absolutely wrong. This is this is boldface. This is boldface. This is bullshit. Yeah, boldface like bullshit. You know what I mean? Boldface is just like absolutely. It's just bull like that. Yeah, it's like highway robbery. It's exactly the kind of similar thing, right? It's just boldface penalty. You know what I mean? Like boldface wrong call. So yeah, I mean it's probably one of the most egregious calls I think I've ever seen not called.
When they showed the fucking replay several times, and we saw the way he was looking at the ball, he looked at it like
Yeah.
unintentional. Was like, oh shit, he's flailing and everything. That ball was held here, rolled on his arms, and he fucking busted up. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's a fucking penalty, dude. And all these fucking refs were dick riding Chelsea so hard, dude. Part of that, it was to fuck the parlay. I love you, dude.
And that's episode of Bill's Bets.
Bill's bets have been fucked.
Yeah.
Hard. Will's bets. I was gonna buy you breakfast and I lost. So there goes your breakfast. Oh,
Dang.
I'm still buying breakfast for the homies. Nah, but it was bad, dude. It was
Yeah.
bad, and it was such a letdown. I was like, okay, the script has been written. We're gonna win this game.
Yeah.
And it didn't go that.
No. That was a huge we did not talk about when we were
That was crazy. I'm surprised it took a long time to bring that
I mean,
up.
because we had a lot of things to say about other people, and then it just slipped them up. Let's do Americans. Yeah.
But let's get over these fucking matches. Again, we have announcements about merch.
Yeah.
Word.
So you could buy T-shirts on TeePublic. We do have some more T-shirt ideas that we are working on that we will be coming through here. And it was FA Cup Man. Plead the fifth. And then Juan Piedras. And then so that leads to our YouTube giveaway. So if you subscribe to us on YouTube, you're entered in our kit giveaway, which is, as we've been doing, a Man City Club Cup kit with the Club Cup patches, right? And then 2 other items: an FA Cup Man shirt and a print from Azal Designs, an Roger A2 print that memorializes the Champions League goal. That's also going to be thrown. So 3 items just for subscribing us onto YouTube. So 3 in 1, and then we have also something planned special for next month for our March Madness kit giveaway.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
March makes a lot of money during March Madness.
Yeah. Bill's Bets will be in full season next game.
And another announcement. Shout out to our winner,
Panagiotta, who won the January kit giveaway, all the way from Greece. Got a customized Man City kit, and looking very, very fresh. So
and we got stickers.
Stickers right here. So we did put this offer out there for a few people. We will send you some free stickers. You just got to pay for the postage. Wherever you're at in the world, you got to pay for that postage. So if you are interested, hit us up on Instagram for that, and we'll send you a few stickers. And they're dope.
And we're hoping to visit a couple of the supporters, like MCFC, Redondo, Fullerton, all these places.
OC Blues.
Hey, if you see us fucking roaming around, say what's up to us, and we'll give you a fucking Hollywood Kippax sticker, dude. And a fucking hug from the prodigal son.
Yeah. He gives good hugs. What can you say?
Really good long hugs. Almost like 2 minutes.
Yeah. 2 minutes. It's like a grapple, more or less. But the thing, so a lot of things happening, right?
Yes.
You once again follow us across all social media platforms at Hollywood Kippax. Kippax spelled Kippax across all social media platforms: Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, YouTube, and TikTok.
Yes, sir.
This has been a in-person live reaction episode brought to you by Hollywood Kippax.
Yes.
I'm your co-host Alex Millage. Joined with me is Will Lopez. We have once again our boy Jason. Jason joining us for the podcast, and also our prodigal son behind the camera, Ipkiss.
Yes.
And then someone just came in the podcast. We have our friend Skinny, who just joined.
Not a player.
This is not a Club America podcast. So wrong place. That's down the hall. But anything else you guys want to say before we sign off?
What the fuck, dude? Yes, in order for you to fucking join our new running for the kit, for the newest kit that we have for the March, for the month of what?
February.
You have to do what?
Subscribe to us on YouTube.
And subscribe to us on YouTube and Instagram. If we notice that we see both your names on Instagram, on YouTube, you have better chances of winning.
Yeah.
Okay? Shout out to our winners, Askers and Panagiotta, and who else?
That's it.
That's it. I'm a stupid American, and this is where we end the show.
This is a podcast supporting the best team in the land.
The best team in the world.
Come on, City. Come on. City. It's going to be biblical, man.
See you next week.
Cheers.
Peace.